Ladies and gentlemen, this is Anna. I am Anna, and I happen to just wanted to share to you some thoughts that I have over this whole thing that is happening in a very raw form, because this is my first time to ever put in a vlog of what I have got to say. It's awesome to be quarantined. There are a number of things that I have seen. One is the chance to be able to weigh which of the issues must I really be giving myself focus into, and how this would be able to shape up the remaining months of this year and the years thereafter. I have been quarantined since January 21, if I'm not mistaken. I went to China January 19 via Malaysia, together with my fiancé and my brother. And so we were only able to move around like on a day, one day was it. And after that, there's like a declaration. So around March 23, we are literally just in the house in China. I see how things have been done there. It was not, we were not in Wuhan, we were in the southern part of China in Guilin City. And there was a very drastic move of the government to do the ECQ also in all of the provinces. When you speak of province in China, it's like 3 or 4 times bigger than New York City, or even 6 times bigger than Cebu City, or maybe 10 times bigger than Cebu City. And so being quarantined for like how many days is it? Nearly more than 30 days in China. Nearly 30 days in China, and another 14 days in the Philippines when I arrived Feb 16, because I left China Feb 14 and I traveled via Thailand and Malaysia in 4 days. In one day I was able to travel to 3 countries. 3 countries, but 4 airports. And so when I arrived, I left Guilin and then went to Nanning, and then Nanning to one airport in Thailand, and then Bangkok. So 4, and then after that I arrived in Malaysia. That's the that I was in 3 airport in 5 different airports in one day. 6 a.m. I left China, and then I arrived Malaysia at around 10:30. I was traveling all over those number of hours, basically because I wanted to land in Cebu City and be quarantined in Cebu instead of Manila, because I reside in Cebu. So after the nearly 30 days in China, I was able to stay in the house for another 14 days or more, because I arrived Sunday, and normally when you arrive, that's not the first day of the 14 days. It's on after the day. So, and then when I reached 14 days, I wasn't visited by the Bureau of Quarantine or the DOH, so I had to wait so that I would be cleared. And apparently no one came, so as a nurse and the former dean of the College of Nursing, I checked on my own vitals every day. I recorded every little mm, respiratory issues if there were at that time, but there's none actually, except that you have so many things, moving in your mind. Even if you're a nurse yourself, there's so many things that would crop up in your mind, because I traveled 3 countries before I arrived back in the Philippines, and all of these have cases. And but it's amazing how things turned out. I was I was able to have more time for myself. In all of those times, I was able to sleep more. I was able to eat better. I was able to plan out and check on what are the priorities that are supposed to be looked into by a 47-year-old woman who is supposed to get married this year. Yeah, this year. I'm supposed to get married this year. But June 9, I'm supposed to be a Carlo bride. If you know Carlo Batita, he used to be a friend. He used to be my student, but now a good friend. I used to work with him as an MC or host to some of his events, and it would have been my time to walk down the aisle and be with friends around families and friends of around 400. Not all things have been set yet, because we're supposed to finalize things this April, but nothing happened. Because when you are with Carlo Bakita, even for a week everything will be done. That's how easy it is. I saw how things have been with him, with some of his clients. So I was never unemotional, and I don't micromanage my own preparation. I had it, just talk to the experts. I always believe that there are those who are good at what they do, and not all of the things that others can do, we can do also. There are those who just really are very good at it. And as for me, why am I vlogging? Not because I have nothing else to do, but I felt like I needed to bring it out to everyone out there that life has to go on. Quarantine is quarantine. After the 14 days here, from Feb, I think 17 to March 2, and then I waited up until March 4 to be cleared. So from March 4 up until the declaration of the community quarantine for Cebu province and then the ECQ, literally I have all been in the house for all of those times, and I never knew I could stay at home, because I always work out. I always work things in the office or meet some friends or customers, clients. But it's only this time that I felt like I needed to stop, and I needed to really keep my heart, myself at peace. I might do more vloggings, like a 40-year-old, 47 at that, and the pressures that I see for, for what all of these are happening. It's nice to be on this vlogging thing. I think I'll do more of this. I love to talk. It doesn't matter who are viewing it or not, and I just would like to be able to speak my mind out, talk about some issues that I feel every day, and keep my own channel, whether there are people watching or no people watching. Yeah, there's so many things that I know I can do with this, but I am excited to tell you that you will see more of me in my channel here in YouTube. YouTube, and I just want to take each day as it comes, you know, and just enjoy the moment of bliss of being alone but not lonely. My supposed wedding day will never be thwarted in terms of its intention for marriage, because wedding day is not marriage in itself. Marriage is when two people devote themselves and love each other. I hope when you can come back all the way from Cuba, because after China, he left for Cuba and I came back to the Philippines, and we left our brother there in China, so he's still there, stuck. But I'm grateful that I can express myself more by talking to myself in YouTube. And this is my first vlog, and this is Anna for 40s and up. For 40s and up, this is our this is the kind of talk that we hope to be engaging ourselves. That's it. So till my official next vlog, I will do more vlogs they call it, to just enjoy life. You know, I just want to share with you how good life is and how beautiful are the things that we see every day, and the things that we notice upon ourselves as we continue to discover the good things out from what's happening. And I'm here to be able to tell that there are still so many things that you can do, so many things that you can aspire for, and so many things that we can work together as citizens of this world. Thank you, and this is Anna, you're 40 and up.